Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're playing Stormburn. I'm calling this Stormburn because we have a ritual in the deck, which is the name sticker goblin that makes mana and allows us to chain and get big stormy turns. I'm playing Lotus Petal specifically to accelerate those, as well as make artifacts for the new card, Goblin Tomb Raider. It's a 1/2 that gets +1/+0 in haste if you have an artifact. So basically Goblin Guide with no downside. Pretty brutal. And then we've got our Swift Spear as our other powerful 1-drop, Kildotha Rebirth to go wide, and Bushwhacker to seal the deal. We have 6 draw 2s with Reckless Impulse and Ren's Resolve, and the Synthesizer, which also is a draw 2 eventually. In the sideboard, Pyroblast and the Festivities, Smash to Smithereens for blue-white, and Flaring Pain. If you're interested in a sideboard guide for this deck, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/kalikaiz, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the matches. Round 1, we're on the draw. We've got turn 1 Swift Spear plus Galvanic plus Bushwhacker. A bunch of lands, but not very many more lands in the deck. I think I'm just going to keep this and see what happens. My keeps have been pretty loose on my videos lately, so we're going to just make sure we know how things are going to work out. Our opponent leaves on tap land. Hey, we have Tomb Raider. Land, 2/2 attack. Pretty nice start. We got to show it off. Turn 1 2/2 attacker. What do you have, opponent? Mountain. Petal, Sticker Goblin, makes 6 mana, plays a Synthesizer, Tomb Raider, jeez. Okay, you win. That was a much better turn 1 than us. They're attacking for 7 or 8 mana damage on turn 1. Yikes. Land, Swift Spear. I'm going to attack with the Tomb Raider and leave back the Swift Spear. This allows me to block and kill that and kill both at the same time. Plays a Synthesizer. Alright, I find another Synthesizer. They're going to play that. Blast Runner. Okay. Plays a Goblin Blast Runner. Are you going to attack? You should do it. I dare you. You won't. I suppose it was too obvious. They are attacking. Okay. So we're going to block and then kill this, eat the other thing. Now we can hit them right back with our own Bushwhack, Old Iron Epicure into, oops, almost used my blood token there. Kick this, attack you. They're going to take all the damage and go to 6. Alright. So we have Metalcraft now if we draw our other Galvanic. Seems unlikely. They're going to crack the Synthesizer and make a 2/2. They find a Blast Runner. They can just play that right now. Get in for 2. Okay. Reckless Impulse is a really good pickup for me. Draw 2, make my Swift Spear bigger. Mountain's not very good. Let's discard a Mountain. We find a Lightning Bolt. So I think I'm going to bolt this and attack with everything. So they have to block the Swift Spear with the Blast Runner or the Bushwhacker. They're going to go to 1, I think. We have 7 damage. So the best for them would be to like block the Swift Spear, the Bushwhacker, and then go to 1. Okay, they're going to go to 3. Now if they crack the Synthesizer and find a burn spell, we're dead. That was a good hit, and they win the game. Darn. Our opponent was slightly faster than us. Bringing in the End the Festivities. I think I'm going to just have to find some cuts here. Kind of rough. Problem is, I don't really want to cut any of the burn spells. Maybe the Ren's Resolve are a fine cut, because we don't have time. Alright, I want to play first. So we got our turn 1 Tomb Raider and it just didn't help us, because our opponent had turn 2 do all the things. So I think I'm going to land pass, turn 2 Synthesizer pass, and try to play the removal game, making sure that they don't get to Sticker Goblin me. Go ahead. If they play a Tomb Raider turn 1, I'll just kill it. Blast Runner. Okay, let's kill that. Pass the turn. Buy my own name sticker goblin. I'm gonna play this synthesizer in case I find a land. I found a Swift Spear, so at least I can play it. Send. Hopefully they don't go off this turn. If I find a land, I could maybe start going off. They're going to Reckless Searing Blaze, okay. I'm gonna Kuldotha the synthesizer here. Add to the board. We found the land. So I can play the land and pass. And next turn I can sticker plus synthesizer and maybe crack it. They've got an Epicure. Okay. If they're leaving mana available, okay, they play Goblin Blast Runner. I think I'm gonna kill that. Pass the turn. I'm looking for a Bushwhacker at the moment. Let's play Synthesizer. Tomb Raider. I think I'm gonna crack this. Even though I lose the darn. Okay, so we kind of lost out on a bit there. Let's blast, kill that. Send 3. I really wanted to try to find the Bushwhacker. We lose a Kuldotha Rebirth. I still have the Lightning Bolt in hand if they try to name sticker chain, but we don't have any mana available right now. It seems like they don't have name sticker right now. They're passing. Still looking for a Bushwhacker. I'm gonna bolt this thing and get in. Send. So this is 9 damage? Or 8, okay. So one more swing and they could die. Alright, our opponent's turn. They play Lotus Petal, they're going for it. Here comes the name sticker Goblin. Can they deal me 16 with 2 cards in hand? They're probably gonna draw off the Furnace. Cracks the Furnace to draw cards, so they're tapped out now. Plays another sticker Goblin. So we can attack with our sticker and our samurai, our goblin and our samurai, and then just trade them off, and then next turn swing out for 4 again. If I find an artifact, I can attack for 6. They're going to discard a land, maybe? Discards Goblin Grenade. Okay, they scooped. That's pretty nice. Let's see what we were going to draw. Bushwhacker would have sealed the deal. Okay, let's try again. This is a weird hand. So we have turn 1 Epicure, turn 2 Raider. I'm going to keep looking for mana sources, obviously. They have turn 1 Raider, plus Lotus Petal. It's rough for me if they name sticker on their turn. Maybe I just land, pass the turn. They play a Blast Runner. Okay. I'm going to kill their 2/2. And then I will go for Epicure into Tomb Raider and send 2 right at them. So we're returning the favor. We're slightly ahead on damage, but I'm tapped out if they can chain off this turn. Plays a synthesizer, finds a synth. So let's see if they crack the Lotus Petal to play the synthesizer. They're declining. Okay. That means they probably have a bolt. Land. Let's see if they want to bolt. They don't. Okay. So I can Swift Spear and Kuldotha away this, or just discard right now. Let's discard this. Find another mountain. Kind of nervous about just playing out this Kuldotha Rebirth. Alright, let's just pass and attack for 3. I really want my 2/2 to stay at 2/2. At this point, I would have much rather had they found an Epicure off the Kuldotha Rebirth. At this point, I would have rather had Redness Resolve in hand than anything else. So they're offering me to trade 2 creatures for that, and I think no. Mountain. We can just swing out. I have 6 damage coming in. They could double block this Swift Spear. They're going to decline. Alright, I'm going to Kuldotha Rebirth now. Going wider. They have their own Tomb Raider. They're attacking with just their 2/2. So we can trade 2 tokens for their 2/2. I'll trade, I guess. Draw. Reckless Impulse. Okay. Getting a little nervous here. End the festivities. Wow. So we turn my creature into a 2/2 again and cast End the Festivities. Which means I'm wiping their board and I can attack with everything and all their stuff's going to die. No matter if they block at all. Hiya. 9 damage. Do we win? They go to 2 by blocking. Interesting. And we win the match. Okay, we're 1-0. Let's go to the next 2. Round 2 versus out 0. Yikes. Okay, we're going to keep, because I've got 2 lands. I've got the turn 1 Swiftspear. Got the Goblin Tomb Raider after the Synthesizer, potentially. Name sticker also can cause some explosiveness. Opponent says, hello, my dear. It's weird. I wonder if they're going to be on mono black control. Send. They're at 19. They lose a life and draw a card. We're going to go Synthesizer. Find a mountain. Perfect. Tomb Raider. Attack for 4. This has got to be MVC at this point. So if they edict me, what do I kill? I guess the Tomb Raider. They're going to Reckoner's Bargain. Draw a bunch of cards. They're at 15. They defile my Tomb Raider. Alright, and Spinning Darkness. Okay, we're going to play this Name Sticker Goblin. And crack the Synthesizer. So we can bolt them right now. Guess we just bolt. Pass the turn. I would have liked to Bushwhacker there, but I think Lightning Bolt is a little bit more effective. Okay, gets rid of my Name Sticker Goblin. Play the Synthesizer. And we have a Bushwhacker. So I might as well play that. Attack for 5. They cast down. Alright, well, here's 2 damage. There's Gray Merchant. Okay, you got a Gary. Let's play the Synthesizer first. Lotus Petal. Let's play Ren's Resolve. I'm going to attack. No blocks for our opponent, huh? Okay. This is turn 5. We did not play a land yet. Let's just play this Ren's Resolve. Find Kuldotha, Reckless. They're gonna Gary again? Okay. So now it's time to Name Sticker Goblin, make a bunch of mana, hopefully a lot. 5. So let's Kuldotha Rebirth the Synthesizer. Find an Epicure. Play the Epicure. So now I have 4 mana left. Let's Reckless Impulse, Mountain, and Bushwhacker. And send everybody in. And then we'll just bolt one of the Gray Merchants. So you take a bunch of damage. You're left with 1 Gray Merchant on the table. I've got Bushwhacker into Lightning Bolt. Plays a Crypt Rats. Okay. Kind of a bummer. Wow. Okay, so we have Name Sticker Goblin into Crack the Synthesizer. Into Tomb Raider. Into Bushwhacker. And then win? Yeah. Taste it. Mono black. Not today. So they've got Crypt Rats. They've got a bunch of artifacts. Do I think Smash to Smithereens is better than Galvanic? Probably not. Let's run it back. Okay, we have... I'm going to keep this. They're leading on a Bojuka Bog. Okay, so they just had a tap land in their hand, so they want to get that out of their hand. I'm going to probably just Epicure turn 1, and then Tomb Raider for 3 damage on turn 2. Alright, our empty graveyard is now exiled. Land, Epicure. So you're at 19. Plays a draw card that also loses them a life. Alright, we'll go Epicure into Tomb Raider. Attack for 3. Now you're at 14. They're dressing away my Lightning Bolt or my Synthesizer. They take the Synthesizer. That makes sense. They cast a Shrivel. The weird thing to cast. I think I'm gonna just play this Sticker Goblin and crack one of the blood tokens and pass the turn. Maybe I should just bolt them. I think I'm going to attack. They know my last card is a lightning bolt. Do you have another board wipe? Plays a Crypt Rats. They have the land. Okay, I'm going to just attack with everything. They're going to soak up one of the damage. Yep. They go to 11, and now 9. I have double bolt right now. We deadly dispute the Draught going to 8. Plays a Tithing Blade. Okay. We sacrifice our creature. They're going to play another Tithing Blade. Okay. So, pass, I guess. What do we draw? Land. Let's discard the land. Attack you for 2. So if I just double bolted on end step, they'd be dead right now. And now I'm giving the opportunity to draw and play a Gary, so that was a mistake on my part. That's unfortunate. I should have played my outs, and instead I just died. So I think I do want the smashes. And I'm going to cut 2 blasts and 2 sticker goblin. Maybe I could also cut... Maybe I should have cut the go wide stuff. Let's keep... We have land, Swift Spear, Petal, attack. Okay, here's 2 damage. Press. Okay. They're probably going to take the synth. I think I'm just going to send these to the face. Now you're at 8. Kills my creature. Pass the turn. That was a pretty good duress. They cycle a troll for a swamp. Now they're just waiting to find a way to deal with my crud. Let's Kuldotha Rebirth and pass the turn. Deadly Dispute. Do you have a Shrivel? Okay, I will sacrifice a creature. A Blood Fountain, so they can get back the troll and get more mana that way. They're going to Witch's Cottage the troll back. They will be able to play it next turn. We'll put them to 6. Okay, so they have 5 mana. 6 mana. Plays the troll, or Grey Merchant, okay. Unfortunately, it looks like I threw the match by not quad bolting. So let's go to match 3. Alright, let's go. Keep. I have double draw spell to try to find the second land. Kind of weird to just blow the petal. Alright, land and Epicure and pass. Opponent plays a Plains, Thraven Inspector. We find another Epicure. What if I want to get rid of the Thraven Inspector right away? I think I'm going to just go for the Ren's Resolve. Furnace. Play this Epicure. Okay, what are they going to do? We do have Galvanic Blast online. We can Lotus Petal. And bolt this. And then just Bushwhack. Alright, here's 6. They're cracking their clue. You take 6. You're at 12. I've still got Galvanic for 4. Reckless Impulse to draw some cards. Okay, they're on White Weenie. There's a Lunarch Veteran. It's Reckless Impulse. And attack. So our best draw next turn would be a land or a petal. So they don't currently have a... they don't currently have strands lined up unless they discard it right now. They have a lot of blockers though. They pick up their Lunarch. We found the land. Play Sticker Goblin. Play Reckless Impulse. Find a Swift Spear. Go Swift Spear. Kuldotha Rebirth. A land. And then kill a blocker. And attack. Takes 5. Alright, next turn we have land drop, and then see what we can do. So as Militia Bugler, they're going to go to 7 life. They have 3 blockers. So I can deal them 4 damage right now. Let's see if I can get through. Play Synthesizer. What do we draw? Find another land. That's pretty unfortunate. So they can kill this creature and one of these and take 4. I think I have to just push. They're going to kill the Sticker Goblin and a token and take a bunch of damage. They're going to 1 life. So they're pretty confident here. Battle Screech is going to gain them a crud ton of life. They're at 10 and they've got a million blockers. Rough. Alright, let's try to draw 2 cards. We're at 18 right now. With a synthesizer. Did not draw land. Alright. That feels bad. Pretty bad. So I think I need to end the festivities. But I also need the Flaring Pain. I think I'm going to cut all the Koldothas. I've never done this before, but they don't do that much for me right now. I think I just want to like have removal spells and keep attacking in. Alright, this kind of aligns with my go long plan. Land Epicure Pass. Plays a Thraben Inspector. Best card in Pauper! Let's Reckless Impulse. Find Epicure Galblast. So we might want to just Epicure into Synthesizer into Galblast face. Okay. Let's play the Synthesizer first, in case we draw land. Land. Play Epicure. And then 7 upstairs. Oh. Messed up. That's okay. That Lightning Bolt's gonna go away. I thought I had more mana, I just don't know what I was thinking. Ren's Resolve. If I cast End the Festivities and I have Flaring Pain, that would be pretty good for me. Let's play this Petal. And then try Reckless Impulse. Okay. Land. I have a Tomb Raider. I can pass the turn. Really need a Flaring Pain right now. Let's try a Synthesizer. Okay. Cast End the Festivities. Well, I have to cast Flaring Pain first. And then I can cast End the Festivities. Now I can play the Bushwhacker and attack for 4. If they want to block, they lose their creature. We're going to 10. We still have the Flaring Pain. I'm glad that actually worked out for me right there. They're playing Core Skyfisher. They could pick up the Luminous Phantom. They're going to just pick up the Thraben Inspector. Let's make a creature and draw a card. Okay, we find a Swift Spear. I can try to discard the mountain to draw a card. Find another mountain. I don't think I can attack here. Our opponent's going to play Militia Bugler. It's pretty funny how the red deck is kind of like well-known best deck, so it's so much the best deck that everyone's running like mega anti-red. Alright, we have a Bushwhacker. Let's crack the Synthesizer. Find another mountain. I suppose now's the time. Let's cast this Bushwhacker and swing out. Now they can eat 2 creatures with the Militia Buglers, but I've got a lot of power coming in, and if they don't do anything, I can Flaring Pain and make the Swift Spear bigger. Blocking the Swift Spear. They're at 11. So right now they're taking 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So by going Flaring Pain right now, they lose their Bugler. Go to 1 life and then back up to 5. The opponent does have 7 cards in hand, which is pretty intense. They play another Luminous Phantom. So they're going to gain a bunch of life if their creatures die. But it is a trigger. Let's cast Ren's Resolve. So we have more than enough damage, but it looks like they may have a Strands right now. Play the Furnace, play the Swift Spear, attack with everything. They will at least take 2 damage from the Samurai. Prismatic Strands. They're going to go to 3. Let's pass the turn. So if we can find like a bolt, maybe we can go under them. They still have the Strands available. They can like quad block and then Strands from the graveyard. There's a Squadron Hawk going really wide. Flaring Pain is what we need. Find a Lotus Petal, which at least I can play that, and then I can attack with everything. They'll be able to eat my Epicures. Maybe I'll just attack with all my 2/2s. They're casting Flaring Pain and sacrificing their 3-minute Spectre as a chump, going to 7 life. Let's pass the turn. They've got the Crimson Acolyte again. It's pretty good. My Name Sticker Goblin, which doesn't do that much right now. I can attack them with my Samurai. They go to 6. He plays Battle Screech. Not looking very good right now. Screeching. Attacking in for 2. 3, actually. Need a draw spell. We've used 1, 2, 3. Okay, Synthesizer. That's a draw spell. We're going to crack. Find another Swift Spear. Play the Swift Spear. Play a Lotus Petal. I suppose I could just lay out my Sticker Goblin as another attacker. Sending in the team. They've got a Strands again. Alright. So now they can stick 3 creatures on my creatures and kill them. They're just going to let the damage happen. Okay. So maybe they have the Guardian's Pledge at the moment. The Militia Bugler. Okay. Opponent is doing the thing. Core Skyfish picked stuff up. We had Divination, but it didn't get us anywhere. Attacks for a crud ton. Flaring Pain or bust, basically. Let's play Sticker Goblin so that I can just cast things. Play the Synthesizer. I'm still holding this in hand in case I need to discard it to an Epicure. Crack the Synthesizer. Rough. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we lose. Now we're in round 4 versus Heisen, who is most likely on an anti-red deck as well. Not running hot this league. We do have double Swift Spear. I guess I'm going to keep. Lately, Heisen has been on Boros, I believe. Ross Forge Bridge, so some sort of affinity. Attack. Could also be Goblin combo. Galvanic Blast probably means it. Okay, it's just Mardu. It's just nothing to see here, folks. It's Mardu. Let's go for Synthesizer, looking for a land. Find a land. Play Epicure. Pass the turn. So the next turn we can go. I guess we probably lead on Synthesizer regardless. At that Limbus. Living the Limbus life. Nice tasty bread. Trying to go anti-red. Man. Okay. Mardu. We have the Sticker Goblin. Land, or play the Petal. Sticker. Swift Spear. Epicure, or Synthesizer is going to give me a draw. I have 4 mana available. Play this Tomb Raider. Play Epicure. And go face. I used everything. All my resources are gone. Take a bunch. He's at 8. For 2 mana, you can draw a card. No, just crack the food. For 3 life, go back to 11. Maybe I should have cracked the Synthesizer instead of just like throwing things onto the table. Plays a Synthesizer of his own, finding a Bajuka Bog, which doesn't do anything. He's going to play it as his land drop, so he must be missing lands in hand. Let's see if he has a creature here. Core Skyfisher is going to pick up the Limbus, so we can attack. Can Lotus Petal, and then crack the Synthesizer. Try to find a land, basically. Bushwhacker. We'll just attack for a bunch, so we can eat one of my 2/2s, and then next turn I have lethal. He has to wipe the board. He's at 2 life. Even if he cracks the Limbus to go to 5, is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think so. That's big game. Goes to 6 life. So I guess at this point I'm looking for a burn spell to take out the Core Skyfisher. Okay, I have a Reckless Impulse. Land. So I can attack and have just 4 power on the table, putting him to 2, but he's going to have another life gain card. So I think I just have to pass, unfortunately. Foundry Helix is pretty good. Kills my creature. Yep. Oh, it's falling apart. So I can't tell if the meta is good because everyone's anti-red or the meta is bad, so everybody has to be anti-red. Okay, he went bottom off the Limbus. Plays another Skyfisher, picking up the Limbus again. He's running away with it. We're going to Reckless Impulse, find Lotus Petal and Kuldotha. So I could Kuldotha the Synthesizer, and then if I find Bushwhacker, I can win here. Lightning Bolt. So what do I do here? If I Bolt face right now, goes to 3, he can go up back up to 6 on his next turn. If I kill this and attack, he takes 2, goes to 4, goes back to 7. So it seems like I have to go face. Pass. Would have been able to win with a Bushwhacker in this moment. Limbus is going to enter the table. He can crack it. Another Limbus. So it's kind of Bushwhacker or bust for me at the moment. They're going to 6 life. We have Reckless. Digs 2. Okay, we can Petal into Namesticker Goblin. 6. Draw 2. Find a Synthesizer. And a Swift Spear. So right now I have the 2 creatures. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would put them to 1. Right now they have 2 blockers. So if I find a bolt off the Synthesizer, they're dead. So I should crack the Synthesizer. Okay, found a Namesticker Goblin. That's not really helpful. So I can attack, and they'll take 5. I think it's still worth it. They go to 1. Now they can go back up to 4 with the Limbus. We have 2 redraws with the Blood token. Double Limbus. Okay, so now they're at 7 life effectively. Likely going to crack them. I feel like if I were him, I would have played the Limbus and cracked it in the same turn. Takes out my creature. Gains 3 life. You're not going to gain 3 life right now? They're going to Glinthawk. Pick up a Limbus. Or land. Picks up the Limbus. They're going to replay it. No, they're cracking the other one. So still Bushwhacker I think would win the game because they only have 3 blockers. We're going to discard this land. Okay, so what do I do here? I think if I discard this, it's better. Epicure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Puts on to 0. Attack. Yes! That was rough. Wild. So, I don't know what his Mardu deck looks like. How good is Smash the Smithereens? That's really what it comes down to. So we can either clear the way with the Galblast Bolt, or we can try to smash the Smithereens. It's probably better to just run it back. Okay, we have a turn 1 Tomb Raider, or turn 1 Swift Spear. I keep. I mean, we can turn 1 Swift Spear Impulse, and that's 3 damage on turn 2. Or we can Tomb Raider plus Impulse, and that's 4 damage on turn 2. So I think the Tomb Raider is just better. I had to think that one through. Okay, here's the Goblin Guide. Send. Donk. They're at 18. I have 4 lands, so I only have 12 left in the deck. Plays Dawnbringer Cleric. Okay, so he's blocking, chumping, making this guy not that good. I can actually just go Tomb Raider into Swift Spear and hit you for 3. That's pretty cool. They're at 17. Look at all my 1-drops. Got another Dawnbringer. There's a Core Skyfisher picking up the Dawnbringer. So we're looking to Reckless Impulse into a Bolt to kill the Core Skyfisher, so push damage in. Reckless Impulse. Land. Hasty. Don't think I can attack, right? I could play... These will get eaten anyway. So I can Kuldotha Rebirth the Furnace right now. But then he could just respond to the Namesticker Goblin. I guess I'm passing. Doesn't feel that good. Let's attack. So this is threatening, and I could have a Bolt in hand to bolt him and eat the Core Skyfisher. But now he knows I don't. Pass. Now he's required to have a Bolt for the Namesticker Goblin. He's going to play Cleansing Wildfire, another classic. He's in the list to play Cleansing Wildfire. Does not get a black land. He's going to tap out for the Dawnbringer Cleric. That's a little bit of a surprise to me. Oh, and just an Arishan Cleric. Okay, so just going full-on life gain mode. We have Sticker Goblin into Synthesizer into Bolt. Play another Synthesizer. Find a mountain. I can play the mountain. I can crack the Synthesizer or just bolt his creature and crack the land. And then work on... Yeah, that's probably better. Let's kill this. Crack the land. Pass the turn. We're going to attack. Yeah. 9 damage. And he's going to soak up the 5 from the Swift Spear. Makes a lot of sense. Take 4, go to 16. Next turn he's got Dawnbringer Cleric in play. Plays a Synthesizer. Finds a Dural's Forge Bridge. Probably just going to play that. Plays the bridge. Plays the Wellspring. I wonder if he's playing Deadly Disputes. Parkland Shaman. Yep. Fair enough. Pretty normal. He's got to sacrifice 2 of them though. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is attack. And then he's going to wipe the board. Yeah, there it is. All my stuff dies. I worked really hard for that thing. Let's play this Epicure. And then discard a mountain. Play Furnace. Pass the turn. He's got 5 cards in hand. Glenhawk picking up Synthesizer is not great. Finds another bridge. Plays a Synthesizer. Plays a bridge again. Kills my thing. Plays a Cleric. Okay. I'm going to crack this Synth. Find a Reckless Impulse. I like that. I get to just draw 2 cards here. Bushwhacker is pretty decent. This Core Skyfisher. I can Galvanic my other creature. I guess actually having the Smash to Smithereens to take out the stupid Synthesizer so he can't get all his value might be good. Not sure. Let's draw 2 cards. I can double Bushwhacker and then... Or I can go Tomb Raider and Bushwhacker. Is it even worth it? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and scoop here. Yeah. We basically need to be as fast as possible, huh? Let's bring in some smashes. Just don't know what's... It's kind of weird. I don't know. I just have to have a fast hand, basically. Turn 1 Tomb Raider, turn 2 Epicure, or turn 2 Reckless. I mean, it's a pretty fast hand. I have the turn 3 Sticker Goblin to do stuff, so looking to draw a Bushwhacker. Alright, he asked me what do I think about the new Goblin? I think like having a turn 1 2/2 is very strong. Okay, he plays a tap land. Going to Reckless Impulse and swing. So he's already at 16 on turn 2. He's going to play a creature or pass. If he passes, that means he's playing around me having the name Sticker Goblin. Which is... okay. Exiles my land. Goblin. Play Synthesizer, I mean. Let's Reckless Impulse. Find a Kuldotha. I think I'm going to... So I can Epicure and Kuldotha that. That's probably better than Kuldotha-ing the Synthesizer, where I'm not sure I'll be able to play it. Pass a turn. And you'll take 2 again. Of course, I think we got, you know, mostly steamrolled by that Parkland Shaman. He's at 13. Land. Swift Spear. I'm back up to 15 from the Dawnbringer. He's going to eat one of my creatures. Fury's taking 8, so he has to have a board wipe very soon. Going to go ahead and block the Epicure and kill a 2/2. So only at 9 now. Hard to combo off when I don't draw the Bushwhacker, that's for sure. Okay, plays an Arishan Cleric. You like Bushwhacker plus Bolt. Find a Lightning Bolt. I can get rid of a Cleric and then swing out. It's going to take 5 damage, go to 7. This is kind of like the same as playing Empty the Warrens, where you're just kind of hoping that it goes the distance. Better to get the thing that gains 3 life off the table, in case of course Skyfishing. Okay, he's at 6. Plays a synthesizer, so that's what I was trying to avoid having happened. And they rip a cast into the fire. So they can cast into the fire to kill these 2 creatures or to kill the synthesizer. And if he kills the synthesizer and I get a bolt, I can go for the cleric. So it's kind of like, what do you want to go for? He's going to try to take out the 2 creatures. Really slowing down the clock here. I have a Lotus Petal. Crack the synthesizer. Find a mountain. I'll play a Lotus Petal. Pass the turn. And you'll take another 2 damage. Going to 4. Pass again. I'm really looking for more draw spells, but I've used 2 Reckless and 1 Synthesizer. So I have 7 left. You can pick up the Synthesizer or the Cleric. Decides to pick up the Dawnbringer to gain 2 life to go to 6. We need Reckless Impulse into Wishwhacker. Okay, that's what I was asking for. Tomb Raider. So now he can eat my creature, though. It still puts him to 2. Yeah. Probably kills the Samurai. Yep. Goes to 2. Oh, he's going to bolt a creature. So he's at 4. All right. Now everybody's top decking, but he's got a draw spell in play. So he finds a Galvanic. Can just take out one of my creatures. I'm left with a single 2/2 versus his team. Epicure. So now he's at 3. If I rip a lightning bolt, he's dead. Can discard this. All right, pass the turn. So who's going to top deck better? Wellspring is very good for him. A redraw plus something to use for fodder. Synthesizer is an extremely good draw. Finds a bridge. Is he going to crack the synth? No. Bolt? No. It's the turn. We find a Glinhawk to pick up the synthesizer. Core Skyfisher to pick up the Dawnbringer Cleric and get to 5 life. Mountain. Gotta pick up the Cleric here, right? Picks up the synthesizer. Ripping a Foundry Helix. Rough. Now he can just blast me in the face or take out my 2/2 and gain 4 life. That thing's dead. I can't really do anything at the moment. He's even got a Krark-Clan Shaman. Yep. Alright, on to next. Okay, round 5. We're 1 and 3. We're going to do our best. I think this is probably a mirror. I'm going to keep because I have turn 1 Swiftspear. Also have Epicure into Tomb Raider, or I can go Epicure, turn 2 Swiftspear plus Tomb Raider. And I think I may just bolt their creature here. Pass. Then I can Epicure Tomb Raider attack for 2. Plays a Synthesizer, finding us another Swiftspear, but no land. Okay, that's great for me. Epicure into Tomb Raider, and attack. Alright, let's see what happens. Chain Lightning on the Tomb Raider, so we're not paying. So I have Epicure again, and Swiftspear. Send. I could have just double Epicured there, but I wanted to set up so that the Swiftspear gets bigger off the Reckless Impulse if I don't find a land. Chain Lightning the Swiftspear. Alright. So let's Reckless, regardless. Since we found a land, we get to play the Epicure and attack. We were kind of controlling the game, but that's mostly because he hasn't found, or they haven't found their second land drop. Rough. They have main deck and the festivities, meaning they're probably on Pinger Burn. Going to Synthesizer. Namesticker Goblin's decent because I actually have the lands. 5 mana. Let's crack the Synthesizer. Found a mountain. I think I just pass at this point. No reason to use the Synthesizer and only have 1 mana available. Another Chain Lightning. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 Chain Lightnings. Also nice art. Pretty cool. We find Galvanic, so let's Epicure and attack. I think they're dead. Galvanic you. They're at 6. Now they're at 4. So this puts them to 1. Barring anything crazy, that'll win the game. And the festivities. Lava Dart. Let's go face. And we'll crack the synthesizer. Koldotha. One of these. Pass the turn. I think we got it. They were pretty stuck on lands. Okay. So the only thing is that we don't have anything to sideboard, so we're just going to run it back. All right, we have turn 1 Tomb Raider. I like it. Then double Swiftspear. Or we can turn 1 Swiftspear. I think I'm just going to go for the high value attack for a 2. They might have a bolt. They've got the bolt. So Swiftspears maybe are better long term. Got the Thermo. All right. Tomb Raider, Swiftspear, attack. I'm gonna block 2 and take 1. I need to find some removal spells for this Thermo. It's gonna soak up a lot of damage while dealing me a ton. See, okay, a second Thermo Alchemist. Let's play the synthesizer. See what I find. Definitely a different game from game 1. Mountain, Tomb Raider, into Swiftspear. We have a lot of 1-drops. Attack. So they're going to take 3 damage here, going to 16. And then, oh no, they're not going to block? That's weird. That's kind of a mistake, I think. Takes 5. They could kill me here, because each bolt is 5 damage. Yep, they're just going to go Bolt, Bolt, Fire Blast. Kills a Swiftspear. And pings me. Kills a Swiftspear. It's annoying. Let's see if we can find a Bushwhacker. Crack this. No. Alright, I think I'm dead. Let's take our next turn. Stupid Thermos. Hessic Flame Breather. If they have a board wipe, I'm super dead. I mean, any bolt is 6 damage now. Kind of ridiculous. We have an Epicure to put them to 13. And I can discard my land. Koldotha. Pass the turn. So the only way I win here is like them to have nothing, and then I would have to draw Reckless Impulse into land Bushwhacker. They're just sitting on defense, pinging me out. Seems like they have nothing. Okay, we find an Epicure we're going to cast. They go to 12. Pass the turn. Can I find a Bushwhacker before they kill me? Next turn I have 2 looks at Bushwhacker. If I find it, I will win. They're at 7, or I'm at 7. Bolt puts me to dead. Lava Dart's also lethal. Alright, so the meta hates us. Let's just submit. We're on the play, looking for a fast hand. Not that fast. But we have card draw. So maybe we can run them over with our card draw. Pass the turn. They tap out on turn 2 for a pinger. I'm going to pass. They tap out for a pinger, we're good. I'm going to Ren's Resolve now. Make a land drop. Pass the turn. They're going to Ren's Resolve 2 or Reckless Impulse for them. They find a Searing Blaze and a Lightning Bolt. They didn't find a land. They do have a land now. Okay. So we're going Bolt, land, play the Lotus Petal, and let's Reckless Impulse again. So this makes their Searing Blaze bad. Pass the turn. They're going to Bolt end step. Can't use the Searing Blaze whatsoever. Plays Synthesizer. Finding a Mountain. Plays another Synthesizer. Finding a Thermo. So they're likely to tap out now. Okay, that's good. That's good for me. Now they could be dead. Let's do it. Storm it off in the end. Come on. Synthesizer. Another Goblin. Let's go. That's how it's done. With the Epicure. 4 mana. We actually have 5 mana available, so we could crack this. Finding a Bolt. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do I want to do? I can just galvanic face, or I can bolt this, and then it's 3 damage. So it's probably better just galvanic face. So face, Kuldotha rebirth this, and you are dead. Out with a bang, ba-boom! Yeah. Love to see it in the end there. You're dead. Okay, so I was tooling around with familiars as well. We finished 2 and 3, which isn't that good. Faced a lot of hate. I think the metagame is definitely very anti-Kuldotha, so we'll see if this is really a powerful deck and if Tomb Raider is really that big of an upgrade. But I appreciate everybody sticking with me. Let me know if you made it to the end of the video, and have a great one. See you in the next video.